Bailamos, let the rhythm take you over. Bailamos, te quiero, amor mío. Bailamos, wanna live this night forever. Bailamos, te quiero, amor mío. Te quiero, whoa. Tonight we dance, oh, like no tomorrow, whoa. If the teddy will stay with me, te quiero, mi amor mío, quédate conmigo, noche bailamos, bailamos na na ni ni, little teddy, yogurt mint is tasty, ni 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 ni. aDele likes yogurt, aDele likes mint. Well, little teddy, love you so much, little teddy, love you so much. I'm going to little teddy post my food blog. We sure you said we should read it. Oh, thanks. And that's what Steffi got. That's what little teddy says. She says, oh, thanks. Another one to the pile. Another one bites the dust. Then Michael Jackson sounds. Right, I shot from forward. Kind of soon, I hope. But Steffi got so I'm finding home to marry her. How much money do you have? Love me sometimes. You have to graph. Love me sometimes. Single bracelets. Feet. Kafefe. Tennis feet. 10 single bracelets. COVFEFE. Feta cheese. Felicitation. Drool. Excellent. Cringy CNGY. Don't! Hey, eat my shorts! These are vocal training exercises so I can enunciate and pronounce it correctly. Actually said, I'm not even from England, still come. As long as I can make that Millie Sooner should do candlelight visual for all the humans who died from recent conflicts. So there should be mandatory cultural exchanges and some mandatory military service. So many countries like Israel, Iran, and Arab countries like Dubai, sharing food is love. We can respect each other's languages, religions, cultures, traditions, and if someone wants to have marijuana or alcohol, it should be legal so they don't overdose and die. 60% of the time I have a face for little Teddy every time. What the world needs now is for little Teddy and they're a single friend or a single fan member of little Teddy to propose to me or very much to me on Instagram. That is just the one thing that this world has too little of. If USA gives around technology to make practical amounts of fresh water from salty water, Iranians will love Trump so much. Iranians will love Trump so much. Iranians will build a golf course for Trump inside of Iran and a Disney World franchise for Trump inside of Iran too. Cynicism poisons the heart. Never lose hope, my dear heart. Miracles dwelling in the invisible. Hashtag Umi RUMI. I'll have a Michael Jackson sounds of having a food menu. Hey, all Michael Jackson sounds saying it. Nobody really cares about the Middle East. We really serve care for the peace and coexistence in the Middle East, for the Middle East, by the Middle East, in the name of democracy, like Charlie Chaplin, we let's unite, our purpose self. Hearts with light, love, illuminate well, whether in Moscow, synagogue, they dwell, have their names written in the book of love, unvexed with hopes of our fears of hell. He beneath the bough, flask of donkey on the book of verse, you know, mathematic, conjure, progeny, all the sorts of St. Louis, shrine, patty, wow, carry with the same carry in the wilderness is paradise now. I have a 10 single bits and sounds of having on the food menu. It's like a baby being born for a 2-hour-long marathon session of baby making music. That's what makes that kind of music that you hear when you're making a baby and you're giving birth to a baby. These are vocal training exercises, VOCL, so I can enunciate your words and pronounce words correctly. Follow my orders to especially when I've nieces. Culture opens doors. Politics closes doors. See, fook you, fook me. Twins, Basil, twins, nature twins. And what is it more? I'm going to do Persian word of the day, declaring water Trinity. Trinity. Persian word of the day is reality. Reality. 4-syllable English word. Vareiyat. 4-syllable Persian words. It's a tie. Reality is a little easier to say. English probably wins this one again too. Vareiyat. Vok, vok, vok. Barking dog. Sound reality is filled with barking of sounds. Me, you complete me. Yacht. Reality is I'm on a boat. Vareiyat. Yacht. Sure, this is new relation to the person foundation, false piece of fire. This is the same with golden oldie Buddha balance. And what is more, this is a support non-government organization, non-profit organization, President Foundation, PLF, EFL, Politics, Gatos, the book, Henry Bars, and see the Motion of Buddha. And also, book like a flamingo, Virgin Food the best. I'm going to Persian news of the day, declare water Trinity. Culture, food, dance, and music news. Cultural news. Here we go. Fragments of reality. Critics say viral Tehran photos belie woman repression. A group of young men and women in casual Western-style hair clothing gathered around a woman in Lebanese-style hijab seated on a large red armchair placed in the middle of a street in Iran. A viral series of photos showing women without headscarves on the streets of Tehran has ignited heated debates on social media over claims that the Islamic Republic has loosened its enforcement of compulsory hijab. The images, some first shared in early August by social media activist Sana Moini, depict scenes that appear to show everyday urban life in present-day Iran. They present a strikingly relaxed atmosphere with diversity in clothing styles and stylish cultural symbols such as flags used in Shia and Muharram mourning ceremonies. One photo shows a young group of people in Western-style clothing gathered around a woman in Lebanese-style hijab. Another depicts a woman and a child riding a yellow scooter, an image that would have been almost unthinkable just a few years ago, with an unwritten ban on riding bicycles or motorcycles in public was strictly enforced. Staged reality or social progress. Critics argue that the images are staged. Diaspora journalist Amir Kalhor called them a part of a coordinated propaganda campaign. This project, involving dozens of photographers, models, and producers teams, is designed to project a fabricated, sanitized image of Iran under the rule of the Islamic Republic for international audiences, Keller wrote on social media. Supporters of President Masoud Pezeshkian, however, see the backlash differently. Kiana Pourhaqiqi, a young pro-government activist, argued that opposition groups feel threatened because hijab enforcement has been a powerful rallying point. If the Islamic Republic acknowledges diversity of clothing as seen in these photos, the opposition loses one of its strongest tools. Alireza Ziluchi, who calls himself a tourism expert, said, "I still can't figure out when I should say bravo for this courage. Everyday acts of resistance matters. People need to get used to seeing these images. When someone posts a photo without hijab in Iran's streets, and when I should say the reformist scoundrels have launched the regime's whitewashing project because otherwise the streets of the city aren't like this at all. The photographers have not been publicly identified. Fragments of reality. Some critics accuse the photographers of selectively highlighting fragments of reality to suggest that Pezeshkian's government has eased restrictions while concealing the ongoing struggles women face. A commenter argued that the photos whitewashed the reality of the Islamic Republic by showing unveiled women, but not the harshness of the daily risks women take. It's a struggle that costs us materially, emotionally, mentally, and even physically, they wrote. Others framed issues in broader terms of personal freedom. Our women's clothing, whether veil or bikini, should not be imposed by the state. Women and men should decide for themselves. We do not need guardians or chaperones. That ruins the romance for the chastagari meet the parents, the reality on the ground. In May, Iran's Supreme National Security Council shelved a new hardline bill mandating stricter hijab rules, reportedly out of fear of public backlash. Enforcement has not disappeared, but reports of women facing harassment, including fines and impounding of their vehicles, are not as common as before. While unveiled women are now common in Tehran and other cities, most still carry them scarves in their bags to use in banks, government offices, or public transport if needed. You can say we are free only when we can go to the bank, tax office, or hospital without a hijab, and we are not told at the entrance to cover up. Some people were saying this. Few women dress entirely as they wish. Most avoid sleeveless shirts, shorts, or short skirts, opting instead for long sleeves and modest skirts as a compromise to avoid competition. I'm all about the tennis ankle bracelets for feet. COVFEFE. I'm okay with the current system in Iran. It suits a male. It's not really good for females, but for male it's beauty. The only problem is the high divorce rates. Change from above are women's steadfastness. Supporters of Pezeshkian credit his presidency with the apparent relaxation of enforcement in recent months. Others insist that it is women's defiance, not government reform, that has shifted the balance. The fact that women today walk unveiled in Tehran or even ride motorcycles is neither the result of reform nor the reformist achievement, one critic wrote, pointing out these relative freedoms are not formally recognized as legal rights. Any change in this matter is the result of women's resistance, wrote feminist activist Zainab Daman. That is so boring. That is so boring. But that's the new stuff. I had to get it out of there. That's stay in touch with all my nephews and nieces. That's celebrating time and space. All my relatives celebrating time and space. Now I'm going to do same old karaoke for the sake of karaoke. That's not for the sake of that's not blue bed dance for the sake of blue bed dance. That's all you get. It's a tease show. I'm a bodybuilder. I gotta strut my stuff, but I gotta be really all coy about it with the coitus and the coy tossing of the backgammon dice. Here we go. Another summer day has come and gone away. I've been to Paris and Rome, but I want to go home. And there ain't no place like home yet. I was like Wizard of Oz movie. And what is more, also like the extraterrestrial movie. E.T. Extraterrestrial Foreign Festival of World Problems. I got a Buddha belly like extraterrestrial alien. I just ate like 5 minutes ago. What? I need too much food. Let's see if I can get this on. That's what she said. The Iran system is okie dokie for males. It's women who don't have as much rights. For males, the only thing that I would like to get reformed is I would like the option to not have to do mandatory military service, and instead I could do a cultural exchange instead of mandatory military service. That's what I would like. Hopefully all the Middle Eastern countries couldn't do the same thing, like Israel, Arab countries like Dubai, Iran, you name it. This would be a great opportunity to capitalize on. Tons of people would rather, they would actually pay to do the cultural exchange so they don't have to do mandatory military service. I mean, men don't like killing each other. It's the whole Middle Eastern volatileness. Eye for an eye, violence for the sake of violence is not good for anybody. Eye for an eye leaves the world blind me. Rest in peace, Gandhi. I got my Gandhi shorts that I got my mama to make for me. What that? What that? It feels like my mama is hugging me. What that? What that? What that? What that? What that? I'm very coy with the koi fish. You cannot see anything below the belt. The Persian bodybuilder Hadi Chupan has a thong on, and you can just see he has massive muscles. For me, I'm hairy in all the right places. I don't think people would like that very much. I see a 4-pack! I see a 4-pack! Oh my God! Tremendous news. I feel everybody's working well, I think. I still have a disconnection with a disconnection though. That's a little more straighter, I guess. In 2005, grade 10 of high school, I jumped off a double meter height of 120 pounds. I got lumbar herniation. That was stupid. In 2007, grade 12 of high school, I got most valuable player for volleyball as a spiker. But I couldn't do any more eye workouts. I lost my 8-pack. I got a Buddha belly. Stupidity is doing the same thing over and over again, expecting different results. That's how it gets along in Australia. The banned humor under 16 years of age from using social media like Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok. So Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok, that's homo, youth of all homo, parkour. It's so they can do extreme and new sports. So right because they're rings, they're hedging to catch them. So because it's accountable sport to the parents, grandparents, uncles, aunties, cousins, the whole shebang. When I burp, I'm saying thanks. It's military when we burp, it's like we're saying thanks. That's why we burp. We don't say excuse me. Okay. I'm crazy and I like it. Loca, loca, loca. What? Oh my God, that hurt. Wanna swing from chandeliers, from chandeliers. I wanna fly like a bird through the night. Feel my tears as they dry. I wanna swing from chandeliers, from chandeliers. So I go out all night. I go on that party like fight. And I do all night. All for tonight, all for tonight. I wanna swing from chandeliers, from chandeliers. Want to live like tomorrow doesn't exist, like it doesn't exist, and so on. Old age has the girls making damn, Scott Johnson goes making damn, Gaggaros the girls making damn. Let's go, let's go show you how to party. Ooh, it's probably it's just it's crazy. He's mid deathmatch. They're gonna see me on Instagram, and all the other food tasters try to chase me, but he's mid deathmatch. They're gonna see me on Instagram. I'm making food tasting back into a buck, yeah. The mother food tasters don't know how to block, yeah. This is parody OD eating Mr. Taster on Instagram or PTSD or Mr. Taster, Mr. Hangover Taster. Ooh! I'm your cousin Beyonce parkour! Ha! That's how I do food tasting. Minty. Nephew and niece is why eating raw potato. I'm sick. I like eating raw potato. Baby fever. Nephew and niece is why eating yogurt and mint. Yogurt, mint. It's delicious. Baby fever. But immediately followed by shame and lack of dignity because we do not have enough money to buy raw potato or yogurt and mint for nephew and niece in our home dinner. We do not have enough electricity, gas, or drinking water for our home dinner. We have to drill deeper and deeper wells of water to wash ourselves in our homes and it's too dirty to drink. It's too dirty. Oh my God. Why am I hitting myself, you say? You always ask. I'm trying to show the future man a child on a punching bag below the neck, above the waist. Okay, what else? $1 buys you 95,000 units of currency now. You know what? Downward French fries, American fries, Swedish fries, USA, Team World Police, everybody has AIDS. Is it AIDS? I don't know how we can stop AIDS. Everybody should have courses in the same generation, equal themselves. That way they're not inherit AIDS onto the next generation. Think about it. If you have courses in the younger generation, age pool, so you have courses with the classmates of your nephew and nieces. Only I get to do that. What do you expect? A moist 35-year-old kinesiology virgin who actually lived a good life. Of course I'm going to be about cringy and abuse the system. I can't help it. It's because I'm evil. Your stocks are rising, number 2. Austin Powers. Ode to Austin Powers. It's an ode to the Roxbury film. Immediately the outside nightclub should like a Persian spa. The outside nightclub should like a nightclub. The inside nightclub should like a Persian spa. Kashan, Shiraz, Kish, Katan. Taking me off and close off, taking me off and close off. It's getting hot, let me off and close. It's getting hot, let me off and close. Take close up, take close up, take close up, take close up. Get naked, dun. I like big fat goat butts and I can't lie. You got me off as a start, goats can't deny. When I go around the park in your face, in your face, you get sprung. It's getting hot in here, so hot. I'm taking off all my clothes. I am getting so hot. I'm gonna take my clothes off and shower. Feature my child would like to appreciate records and replay records worth of foods, but otherwise she's all stand of substance. Hips and shoulders all work, especially for birthday magic. I think those babies. Fashion accessory 1 meets fashion accessory 2. It's an ode to Fashion, who passed away recently. He's at 90th age from pneumonia. May his family and friends have patience and peace in these trying times. I'll have a say about this on the food menu. That's baby making music in marathon. And then after I divorce my future male, my child is going to say, there are no goodbyes in love in our temporary marriage contract. And then I'm going to get another one, and another one, and another temporary marriage contract. YOLO, you only live once. If you only temporary marriage contract once, maybe you and me say nothing but Dorky Soca Flamingo, so let's find out I could do Discovery channels on YouTube. I have a Michael Jackson song. I'm Michael Jackson saying, we militaries care for peace and coexistence in the millions for the millions boundaries and democracy like Charlie Chaplin. We let you know, Parker, peace out.